The neon lights of Hong Kong flickered like restless fireflies, casting jagged shadows across the narrow alleyways where the night's secrets thrived. Rain-slick streets shimmered under the chaotic glow of advertisements and traffic, the city pulsing with energy, danger, and unspoken tension. On a particular Thursday night, Jackie Chan, the legendary martial artist, had somehow found himself walking a dark path, one he rarely tread in reality. Arrogance and recklessness had taken root. Surrounded by a group of street thugs, his makeshift gang of followers drawn by fame, influence, and empty bravado, Jackie's humorless smirk hid an uncharacteristic desire for control, for dominance. A woman emerged, radiating calm confidence and authority. Her presence was undeniable, but Jackie, blinded by pride and surrounded by his followers, viewed her as a chance to assert his power. He approached her, unaware of the consequences his actions might bring. Little did he know, this woman wasn't just anyone. She was connected to Dwayne Johnson, a formidable figure known for his strength and unwavering principles. The atmosphere grew increasingly tense as Jackie's group encircled the woman. Time seemed to slow, and the city's usual bustle faded into the background, anticipating the impending confrontation. The alley transformed into a dramatic setting where pride, peril, and retribution were on the verge of a violent clash, destined to leave a lasting impact on all parties. Jackie's mocking laughter reverberated through the alley, exuding arrogance. He taunted the woman, urging his gang to join in, but she remained unresponsive, her icy stare piercing. One of his followers grew uneasy, sensing something off, yet Jackie pressed on, driven by his ego. As the rain intensified, casting a dramatic glow, Jackie threatened the woman, oblivious to the danger she posed. Her subtle movements hinted at a hidden strength, ready to be unleashed. One of Jackie's thugs tried to steal her purse, but she swiftly countered, using his force to send him tumbling. Jackie was momentarily impressed, but still underestimated her. The woman, however, proved to be a formidable opponent, unleashing a flurry of precise and powerful moves that left Jackie both thrilled and unsettled. Her skill was undeniable, and he realized she was a worthy adversary, capable of keeping up with his own chaotic fighting style. The intense battle captivated the city, with neon lights seemingly cheering her on. Passers-by fled as Jackie's crew attempted to overpower her, but she danced through the alley, showcasing her impressive combat skills. Jackie admired her talent, yet felt challenged, unable to comprehend how an unknown fighter could rival his expertise. As the woman took down another thug, Jackie engaged her directly, exchanging blows in a stunning display of martial arts, but she outmaneuvered him, landing a kick that left him reeling, both physically and emotionally. Breathless, Jackie acknowledged her skill, and she responded with a subtle, confident smile. His gang faltered, intimidated by her aura. Just then, the sound of a motorcycle grew louder, and Jackie turned to face the entrance of the alley. A new ominous presence loomed, casting an even darker shadow amidst the night. The atmosphere became heavier, foretelling the arrival of someone formidable. The woman's posture shifted, her gaze fixed on the alley's entrance, signaling heightened alertness. Jackie picked up on this, sensing there was more to her caution than mere self-preservation. She then spoke, her voice steady yet laced with a warning. Her words hinted at a larger, more significant consequence to their confrontation, implying Jackie had unknowingly provoked someone powerful. The motorcycle's headlights pierced the gloom, revealing a towering figure. Dwayne Johnson stepped off the bike, his imposing physique and deliberate walk commanding attention. His piercing gaze seemed to halt time itself, exuding an aura of unyielding authority. The arrival of The Rock sent an undeniable message. Jackie had just crossed a line, and now he faced the wrath of a man not to be underestimated. Jackie's eyes widened as realization hit him. This wasn't just about a celebrity or a street fight. The stakes were far higher. The woman's true status dawned on him. She was inviolable, guarded by a force of nature. The Rock's thunderous command sent a shiver down Jackie's spine, leaving no doubt about the impending storm of retribution. The alley trembled in anticipation of The Rock's wrath. Jackie's pride surged, but he knew defiance would be foolish. This was no ordinary confrontation. It was a matter of staying alive. His gang stood paralyzed, aware of The Rock's formidable reputation. Yet, nothing could have braced them for the intensity of what was about to unfold, as The Rock prepared to unleash his full fury upon them. The Rock charged forward with unstoppable force, dismantling Jackie's gang members with calculated precision. Each strike was powerful yet restrained, not driven by malice but by an unyielding resolve. Jackie observed in a mix of terror and admiration as The Rock turned the alley into a meticulously orchestrated combat zone where brute strength and grace intertwined in a mesmerizing dance of domination. Jackie summoned his martial arts prowess, engaging The Rock in an intense, high-stakes battle. Their movements were a blur of punches, kicks, and evasions, the slick ground adding an extra layer of danger. Jackie held his own initially, but The Rock's overwhelming strength and strategic fighting style gradually gained the upper hand, threatening to overwhelm him. The woman stood back, observing the fight with a discerning eye, a hint of amusement on her face. She had orchestrated this confrontation, and now the repercussions were playing out. After a fierce confrontation, Jackie was subdued, staring up at The Rock. With a composed tone, The Rock offered Jackie a chance to rectify his mistake, urging him to make a wise decision in that moment. Defeated and humbled, Jackie acknowledged The Rock's words, surrendering by lowering his hands. The alley fell silent, except for the raindrops hitting the ground. His gang had fled, abandoning Jackie to confront the consequences of his rash actions. The tension dissipated, replaced by an awkward stillness, as Jackie absorbed the lesson he'd just been taught. The woman approached Jackie, offering her hand not as a challenge, but as a gesture of respect. Jackie hesitated for a moment before accepting it. In that silent handshake, an unspoken mutual respect was born, a recognition that both had earned each other's admiration through their skills and actions. The Rock's demeanor eased, showing pride in his wife's strength and approval of Jackie's newfound humility. As he prepared to depart, he imparted a final lesson, that true respect comes from understanding and growth, not from force or arrogance. With those words, The Rock turned and walked away, leaving Jackie to ponder the wisdom he'd just received. As Jackie observed The Rock and his wife depart, he felt a complex blend of emotions: admiration, gratitude, and self-reflection. This encounter had taught him a valuable lesson. Genuine strength lies not in asserting control or instilling fear, but in recognizing one's boundaries, valuing others, and prioritizing integrity over personal pride. Under the vibrant neon glow of Hong Kong's rain-kissed streets, Jackie stood contemplative, the gravity of his decision settling upon him. The night had been a trial, pushing his pride, abilities, and perception of respect to their limits. Having endured the repercussions and absorbed the wisdom, Jackie emerged transformed, his perspective forever altered by the events that transpired. Dear readers, let this story be a reminder. True power isn't just about physical strength, but also about integrity. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but the bravery to make the right decisions despite it. If you loved this action-packed narrative with its themes of honor and surprising turns, subscribe now for even more heart-pounding tales that challenge your thoughts and keep you on the edge of your seat. Stay tuned for the next exhilarating installment.